Yeah, I mean, the vaccines were very promising for people who were in that vulnerable age group. But what happened was politics took over, especially here, and mandates, in addition to removing all liability from the vaccines themselves, which had been tested minimally and not necessarily on the population you'd want to test them on, that is, older and infirm people. They were minimally tested. And so, for an emergency, you'd want to focus on the vulnerable population because that would where the biggest benefit would be obvious. But that didn't happen. I believe that there was a lot of influence from pharmaceutical companies acting upon government agencies, and their incentives were actually not to promote actual public health of people here in the United States. And I'm sure in the UK and Canada, it was exactly the same. There was outside influences. The same is true for, just counting COVID deaths. If you provide an incentive to overcount, if you give hospitals more money for COVID patients, if they're on a ventilator or their type of treatment, you're providing an incentive for those hospitals and healthcare providers to increase those numbers so that they can increase their profits. And it's just a matter of incentives. Giving people perverse incentives is going to lead to perverse outcomes. And I think that's exactly what happened.